on, Sir Hazard.
How many games are there in total?
4 today.
No, in total of how many you played?
Oh, 8 including the final game.
8 including finals. So you win at least 5.
If you win today, I think we're okay to top 4. If you win today, and let's say the team in the 4th position loses,
you got high run rate. You got a
a high chance of winning.
run rate.
I think that's why today's game is very important that we win.
Run rate's going to play a factor, man. 100%.
We got 2 lefties in that time.
I can't wait.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back here for the second innings.
Don't worry, how
Pitsmoor Avengers chasing 88 runs to win, and Saad Bashir opening the bowling. And Shoaib Khalik is opening the batting with Manib Kakhtanga. Manib Kakhtanga opening the batting today. What do you think about that, Lord Zahid?
Oh, it's an interesting move this by Shoaib.
Mainly because of his quick running?
Yeah, but what's he been sent out to do? Has he been given the license to go from ball 1? Has he been told to anchor the innings? Only time will tell Saad Bashir to start off.
It would be me thinking it would be Shoaib and Muazzam Kakhtanga.
You would think Muazzam would be opening, but he's obviously gone with Munib. So it'll be interesting to see.
I think Muazzam wants to see how his own team gets used to the surface. So he sent his brother to the deep end. Oh, and that's a single. And they have run for that, so that gives him 2 runs there. Not normal for Haroon to misfield that. He is very agile in the field, Haroon Tariq is.
I think in order to defend this, I think either Saad or Hussain are going to need to step up with the bowling, as they did last week, to give themselves a fighting chance to defend this total.
Oh, wide delivery there by Saad Bashir. Well left by Mangi Kakhtanga, well judged. And we have a very exceptional keeper, Gangi Latif, keeping for us today.
Yeah, he's a fantastic keeper, isn't he?
100%. Well bowled, well played. Straight back to the bowler, Saad.
Little fun fact about Danny, he played at Bochi this week and he scored 25 quite really well.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did indeed. He has backed it very well in that league. Couldn't do it today because he got rung out, unfortunately. But let's see if he could do it with his keeping. And that's a brilliant shot. And that should be 6 runs. Mangi Kakhtanga, what a shot. And I think you were right there. I think he has been given the license to try and score some runs early on in the innings.
I think that's the way he should go about it as well. Like I said before, he has got a point to prove to his captain that he deserves to be in that team every week. So this is his chance to show that.
Well played. I mean, he's not getting excited because of that shot. He's playing back to the way he is.
Yeah. Not touching it.
Saad against Mangi once again. Can Saad avenge it? No, he can't, because it is a wide. He has got 1 extra ball to avenge the disappointment of him getting hit for 6 against Mangi Kakhtanga. So it's 10 on the board already, so it looks like they will chase it with ease here, but cricket is a very funny game. Oh! And he's bowled him. Like I said, it is a very funny game. He has avenged the disappointment of getting hit for a 6, and it's 10 for 1.
So just to start up, Lanetop were probably looking for a wicket off the first over. 10 runs for 1 wicket. Jawai Akhtar to come in, another fantastic player, great left-arm bowler and a fantastic batsman to watch as well. So it will be really nice to see how he does today. Skippers coming into the attack, Hussain. He bowled fantastic last week. He was really getting the ball to zip through. It's a slightly different surface, so he might need to adjust his game plans just slightly.
Oh, well played there by Shoaib. Well played.
I think if you go just based off techniques, I think Shoaib's probably got the most solidest technique. I'll probably have all the guys that play in this league. It's a very compact, Yes.
No ball, and that should be a free hit. So Shoaib has got the license to strike. So it's been put to Shoaib's advantage here. Let's see if Shoaib can strike it all the way to the back wall. Hussain bowling to the skipper. No ball once again, and that is all the way for 6 runs. Short and smacked, and that has gone long, hard and handsome.
Yeah, I've seen that. I was watching the bowlers front foot as well, and I do agree with the umpire that
we shall watch it again. Another no ball.
again, he's
And
done
that
it
is
again.
dragged him for another
He's done it again.
6. That is,
He's done it again. I can see.
I mean, unfortunately
it's
for Hussein, you got to
yeah.
take it easy.
We have a view from up here, and you can just clearly see that. Yeah, it's a no ball. Oh.
But Hussein has said to me a couple of weeks ago when I was umpiring, when I try too hard, I overstep a little. And that's what he's been doing right now. He's trying too hard. He just needs to take it a bit easier. Ball at the right areas. That's another no ball. And that strikes again for 6 runs. And that is flat as well. A brilliant shot by Shoaib, but he's been given a license and he's well set now.
This is crazy.
Wait, Sanchez, is this 3 or 4?
God, he's hit so many. Oh, this is just.
He's ball in spin. Oh, it doesn't know where the ball's gone. So should he have been ball in spin? I don't know, but Hussein should have been taking it easy from first ball.
Yeah, this is what an innings this by Shoaib. She was 23 off 8 deliveries.
Like I said to you, cricket is a very funny game, and I did not expect to see 4 more balls. And now I see another wide. So not ideal for Lanetop, but it is very ideal for Shoaib. Oh, well played there by Shoaib. Not getting over too carried away because he is on 23 of 9 balls.
Can you imagine only 3 balls have gone so far?
Eh?
Only 3 balls have gone so far. In this
Wow,
over.
so literally only half the over has been bowled.
Excellent umpiring, by the way, I can tell you that much.
That is excellent umpiring. Well watched by the younger West. He is only 17 years old. And let's say that he is taking good decisions here. And the back of his shirt does explain that he is a nickel. And he is being very watchful of his umpiring. Oh, edged and hit the back wall, and it should give him a single. Scientist, just talk me through this over.
It's just been a bad over, hasn't it? He's not found his footing. He's finding it difficult to get his length right, get his foot behind the line, and it's not working. And dear to me, I'm afraid to say that the game may very well have just disappeared for the Lanetop Lions in the second over. Or a big over this has been.
An over to forget for Hussein, but an over to remember for Sheikh Khalik and the commentary team, and it's 39 for 1 after 2.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's gone for 29 in that over. It's been a
So it's only just below 20 and over at this rate.
fun. I mean, the current run rate is at 19.5 and they only need 4.9. So this game will probably be over in the next 2
I don't
overs.
think at this rate cricket's a very funny game, because I think we know they could chase it with ease after being 40 for 1 after 2.
Yeah, this is it's not been good. It's not what you want to see. Hussein, he is a fantastic bowler on his day, but just couldn't find his footing today. I'm not sure what went wrong. Maki into the attack.
Oh, left armour onto the crease against another exceptional left armour who's batting right now. So let's see how Makin can do bowling on this surface. I think it'll work for him, because I don't think he's a very fast bowler. I think it's just a medium pace. He'll post it to the right areas. He can use the cutters to his advantage. And Saad goes around the other way.
I think
Turn left.
I'm not sure what Saad was thinking there, but
I think the team doesn't even know what kind of day it is after conceding 40.
Yeah, that second over was really poor a down spring on the Lanetop Lions. They need to just keep pushing forward.
Okay, Shoaib. I haven't said anything to you today. I mean, what's the need to hit me? But he has retired. He has scored 26 of 13 balls and a strike rate of 200. And oh no, we have an exceptional batsman coming onto the crease right now. The brilliant, outstanding Hamza Yunus is facing Maki.
How's this gonna go? What kind of game does he play here? Because clearly, obviously, they're well ahead of the game at the moment.
They are well ahead of the
So,
game, and I think Hamza will want to carry on with the rate they're going on right now.
They probably just want to go with license. I think I think what Pitsmoor should keep in mind as well is the net run rate. You don't want. I know you're
That'll prove
cruising
critical at the end.
Yeah, you're cruising at the moment. You're doing well, but you just got to remember that the net run rate is going to play a big factor when it comes to them final few games before the semis and the finals.
And that's in the air, and that should be 3 runs if they run this. And
it's
no,
only
it can't
two.
be bothered to run.
It's only
But
two.
it does remind you of the other tournaments when, the bigger teams will play against the smaller teams. They'll mess about at the end because they know they're going to win. But at the end of the day, run rate does play a vital factor
It does.
at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw it for first hand last year with the Fairvale Falcons when we just lost out by 0.3 or something on net run rate to qualify. So it does play a huge role, and I think that's where Pitsmoor have got to be clever. They're obviously on the front foot here. They've got Lanetop, in a corner, and they really should just try to finish the game as quickly as they can
And
to
I
try and
think
improve that
right
run rate.
here they'll be given a license just to go hit in the air, hit the walls, hit the 3 runs, and there you go, game's over. So let's see how they could go today.
Okay, what's going on here? Some deep inspection.
Is he trying to be
going on.
Misbah there, trying to do the press ups? I don't think he's agile enough to do that. And here we have Saad against Jawad Akhtar.
3 overs gone, 46 for 1. Saad Bashir into the attack for his second over.
Brilliantly played by Jay, hitting it into space for a single. So he is being very watchful as well as, trying to score some runs at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to give his wicket away. As we said, run rate does play a vital factor. And there's another single there. Well played again by Mr. Akhtar. Let's just say 47 for 1 after 3.2. 48 actually. Shot! Oh, and that has dropped just short of him there.
Just short, I
So
think.
great effort there by Hussey. Wow, 14.4 as the current run rate scientist.
Fantastic, isn't it? I mean, they're well and truly ahead of the game at the moment, but it's good that Jawi is playing himself in, but they have to be very mindful of the net run rate. It plays such.
100%.
I don't think people realise how big of a factor it plays when in them last few games before the semis. You could just lose by just the smallest margin. What a shot!
What a shot, straight as you like it, and that is 6 runs by Joey
I
Akhtar.
think he's heard me in the com box here. He's heard
And I
what
think
was
he
telling
wants
me.
to prove his other left armer, just to tell him, scientist, I've got this.
No, it's fantastic batting. I'm not taking anything away from it, but they have to be mindful about it as well.
100%. And you know the thing with
Yeah.
Jawad, at the start of his innings, he will look for the side blows, look for the runs, look for the... After that, he will just go aggressive from out of nowhere. And that's how Joey plays. And Hamza Yunus, when he wants to go aggressive, he will go aggressive straight away. But he does want to look for the space. He does want to try and look for the runs. And then we have Maki against Mr. Yunus. Very watchful there from Hamza Yunus. Very, very watchful. And this surface will be to Maki's advantage to see the way he's bowling. Short. Oh. And if that was Hamza Yunus being set, he would have demolished that for 6 runs. But that right there was a shot down leg side. Oh, very clever, very, very clever there by Hamza. And that will give him 2 runs there. Very, very clever indeed. Good game awareness by Mr. Yunus. And after 3 balls, the score is 57 for 1. So it is quite outrageous to see the way Pitsmoor are batting today. Short and hit down the wall for 1 run to the offside. Maki to Jay. Jay to Maki. Flick down leg side and he's calling for a run. But Joey, I don't think you're fast enough to say... you're not faster than Uncle T, are you? But Maki bowling his last ball to Joey right here. How can this guy off against Maki? Well played, well bowled. And it's the end of the over and the score is 58 for 1. But they're calling the power play, and I don't think that's good news for Lanetop Lions because they've got a small target to chase. 31 to win off 7 overs, scientist.
Yeah, it's looking pretty demised for Lanetop Lions here. think I think they're probably just wishing for the game to be over sooner rather than later. At this point, Hussein back into the attack. Can he improve?
Another no ball, and we do not want that.
He's
And
just not finding his rhythm today, is he? He's just not been. Maybe try coming from another angle.
well, it's
maybe.
definitely a day to forget for Hussein because that's his fourth no ball of the day, of the afternoon, and that was a free hit, and Hamza has played that straight to Saad Bashir. But it is a day to forget for the team as well as the skipper himself.
Yeah, I think. It's difficult, especially when you're a captain as well and you're trying to lead from the front and you're trying to create an example. It's difficult when you have an off day yourself, but it's never mind. Come back stronger, learn from the mistakes, get better. As they say, cricket's you're always wanting to be improving in this.
And let's just pick this up at the other surface. Hussein is the type of person to zip it through. So next week we are back at that surface.
Yeah, exactly. And he bowled
could pick
really
yourself
well.
up.
He bowled really well last week. So I don't think his performance here or how he's bowled today should put him off. Another one.
Another no ball, and Hamza has played that very well to third man. And Hamza was joking a bit there, just to say no after reaching the halfway line.
Yeah, I think they're having a bit of fun out there now. They're not far from the target.
And Joey has got a free hit to face. Will he hit it straight at the back of the walls or? No, he can't. And it's a good Yorker there by Hussey.
Definitely a very good Yorker.
I mean, Hussey is the type of guy to never give up. He'll just carry on. Even though you get hit for 6 sixes, he still carries on. Well played there by Joey. Straight to Uncle T. And I think Uncle T should have been bowling earlier. The surface would be used to his advantage, wasn't it, scientist?
I think so. I think I'm not sure, has Uncle T come into the attack yet or?
No, he hasn't, no. Oh, very well played by Joey. Hamza Yunus does not want to run because he wants to be on strike for the next over. He has done the Agnan there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't blame him, but
It's just a run rate.
yeah, it's just a run rate, isn't it?
21 to win off 6 overs.
There's not much you can say.
And it's
about
not
it.
ideal for Lanetop, but ideal for Hamza to face at this situation.
Go on, Hamza, let's see some fireworks.
Hamza, I don't think you heard him. Hamza, he wants fireworks down here.
Boo! Boo!
So he has heard the boos. Will extend to cheers.
Trying to rile him on, let's see some fireworks, get some entertainment going.
You're doing what you need 21 to win, Hamza.
It's like talking to a brick wall. you try and tell him something and it doesn't seem to go in.
I mean, he's your former teammate.
But this is why he's such a class player. He doesn't let outside noise, it doesn't let outside noise affect him in any kind of way.
The thing with Hamza is hard to rile him up because he never gets riled up because he's confident in his own ability.
So when he does get riled up,
It's all guns blazing.
it's enjoyment for the crowds and the bowling team, but for the batting team, but it's a nightmare for the bowlers when he's riled up and he's pumping to go.
And he is riled up, and that has gone straight, long, hard and handsome. And Hamza Yunus with a number 95 at the back of his shirt strikes a 6.
Fantastic shot that by Hamza, fantastic. Glorious in all its presence, says Hamza Yunus. He truly
I mean, it's a privilege to see him play, even just to sit here and watch him.
Definitely, he's a fantastic player. He's got such great ability.
And like I said, it is a very good pleasure. So just to watch him play, them kind of shots there, very entertaining. And they do need 13 to win. Pitsmoor Avengers do. And the score is right now 75-4-1. Oh! And it's the end of the over. And the score is 75-1, needing a further 13 runs of 5 overs. And Uncle T is coming onto the attack against Hamza Yunus. Oh, here's a longer run up. Oh, he's bowling seam today. Uncle T bowling seam against Hamza Yunus. And well defended, well respected for the first ball. Well, I am very surprised to see him bowling seam today. He normally bowls seam with that pink ball on some days, but he's bowling seam today. Well played again by Hamza, giving Uncle T a little bit of respect there. As he should, because he's bowling at the right lines, right areas, with the right pace at this venue. Pulled, and that is 2 runs. Here he is, Uncle T to Hamza. That has gone long, hard and handsome, glorious as you like it. And that is 6 runs by Hamza. Oh wait, the umpire's having a discussion as to see whether that will be a 6 or not. So it has been a day to forget for Lanetop Lions after a second over. I mean, after that over, they would have conceded less than 20 and over. But if it wasn't for that, Pitsmoor would not have been batting the way they have been batting right now. And here's young Rohan batting. Let's see how young Rohan can square off against the experienced Uncle T. He's practicing his shots. Does he want to hit 6 today? Go on, young Rohan. Let's see what you could do against the experienced Uncle Tariq. Short. Oh! Straight to Sark. I wouldn't like to call that a drop catch because it was a bit away from him. But kind of cheeky there for Rohan to go for it straight away, and well played there by Rohan. And 5 runs to win of the remaining 4 overs. Here's Bukhari bowling against Jawad Akhtar. Will Jawad strike a 6 because they are 1 hit away from winning the game. Well played. So yeah, like I said, 1 hit away from winning the game. How will Jawad go about this? Will he go about hitting a 6 or will he go about hitting the balls for 3 runs and let Rohan have in the strike for the remaining runs? In the air. And that should, oh, Rohan has been ringing a Jawad call no, and that should have been a run in my opinion. And Muazzin Khaltana is making a return to the batting crease. This time, I think on strikers end for now. Three runs to win. Let's see how Jawad could go about it. Will he give Muazzin the strike for him to score the winning runs for his team? Or will Jawad go about hitting a boundary to hit the winning runs for his side? Oh, and Muazzin is on strike and they have got 1 run to win. Muazzin against Bukhari. 1 to win. Oh, straight to Muazzin's legs. And Jawad's called no run. He wants Muazzin to hit the winning runs in a good old fashion. Oh! And Muazzin Khaltana has been bowled down his second ball on his return. Not ideal for him, but a memorable moment for the bowler. Wow. I wouldn't like to see that Muazzin's return. I would just want to see him score the winning runs. But unfortunately, I'm not being able to see that today. As the bear is on strike, needing 1 run to win. How will he go about this? As we know, he is destructible with the bat. Jawad goes to Zubair. Don't be tight. Let me have the strike. Just as Zubair is saying no. And as they ended it over, 1 run to win for Pitsmoor Avengers, and they have avenged the disappointment from last week. One to win of 3 overs, 1 of 18 balls. All they need to bowl is 17 dot balls, but that is very, very unlikely because, yeah, they got Jawad batting. In the air, straight as it comes, 6 runs, and Jawad finishes it off with a bang. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The victorious team are the Pitsmoor Avengers, and we shall see you for the next game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the man of the match, Shoaib Khalik, with a brilliant performance today. And Shoaib, first of all, let's talk about the team's batting. I mean, after last week's abysmal performance with the bat only scoring 50 odd, this week you managed to come back strong.
Yeah, I mean, after last week's defeat, it was a very painful defeat, and it's nice to come back with a win this week.
Yeah, so how did you feel about your team's performance from last week? I mean, last week they were down, but with the bowling, it was a very close match last week. But with the bowling this week, it was very exciting. What did you tell your team to do this week?
Yeah, so the boys played really well today. I thought with the ball and with bat, I just told it keep it simple and just play cricket as normal, and they did really well. Every single one of them.
Brilliant, Shoaib. Thank you very much, and well done for the man of the match.